The Gada system is an indigenous democratic system of the Oromo people with which the Oromo used to govern and administer the socio-political, economic, religious, philosophical, and all other customs with them. The system has been crafted and developed by knowledge of the Oromo people centuries ago. It also deals with issues like conflict resolution, protecting women's rights, enforcing and conducting moral values within the Oromo people, and strengthening cohesion among the Oromos themselves and the nations that are used to live with the Oromos. Gada system is a holistic and full system that has its own ruling and governing structures for all socio-political, economic, and religious aspects. Accordingly, the Gada system is organized under 5 classes to render up the administration functions. Each classes have their own chairperson or a Bagada, with having its own officials and the general assemblies within the ruling classes or the Gada. The most important thing to be understood here is that each classes within the Gada system should pass through the Gada age stages or Gada grades to be reached at the stage of receiving Gada power at a leadership stage. Hence, each 5 classes within the Oromo Gada system has 8 years of staying in power within the given Gada or leadership functions. It is that way the Oromo people has been democratically governing themselves. Accordingly, after a serious struggle of many Oromo scholars and the larger Oromo people to register it with the United Nations Education, Science and Culture Organization, it is realized that the UNESCO has inscribed it as an intangible cultural heritage on November 30, 2016 on its 11th General Assembly held in Finfine City in Ethiopia. On November 30, 2016, while the inscription of the Gada system at UNESCO has been approved by the UNESCO officials, Abagadas or Gada fathers or Gada leaders, elders, former president of the Oromo regional state, Lama Magasa, and many other high government officials from both regional and federal level have expressed the most maximum happiness with chanting and dancing and playing traditional Oromo music according to the principles of the Gada system. At the whole way, the Gada has been approved and declared its registration at UNESCO as intangible cultural heritages of the Oromo people. Since that historical day, the Oromo people socio-political and economic system, the Gada system, has an age of more than double years. Accordingly, a 3rd-year anniversary within the registration of the Gada system at UNESCO has been colorfully marked at the Abello town of Borana zone of Oromia region and southern part of Ethiopia.
In connection with the 3rd-year anniversary of the registration of the Gada system at UNESCO, here the anniversary has been undertaken in Yabalo town of Borana zone in southern parts of the Oromia regional state. And of course, in connection with this celebration, the institutions of the Gada system has been differently undertaken here, and of course the Borana Oromo has been showing its cultural manifestos and the way of life is, and of course particularly those peoples are showing the Gada grades in the Gada system by which the Oromo peoples are used to cultivate their children or their siblings, and of course there are a lot of Gada ages or Gada series among the Gada systems of the Oromo people. And regarding this beginning from the Game up to that of the Luba or Gada Moji, different stages have been showed on this stage, and really it is a very spectacular and a breathtaking system that the Oromo people has been crafted so many centuries before.
On the anniversary, many thousand people have took part with being decorated by the Borana Oromo cultural clothes. They have been gathered up there from all parts of the Oromia regional state and from the neighboring country, Kenya, Republic, Seolo, Marsabit, and Tana River counties in particular. On the day, administrator of the Borana zone, Guyo Galgalo, marked that the Gada system of the Oromo people has been playing a vital role to unite the Oromo people, where the Borana Oromo has sacrificed a lot to bequeath the Gada system to the current Oromo generation, keeping the originality of the system. Guyo Galgalo reminded that Gada system is even beyond the modern democracy in its relevance to cope up with all rights of the creatures on the earth. He said it is a base and milestone of the modern democracy at all.
Sirni Gada, Sirna Duda Oromo, Siasa, Hawasumma, Dinagdee ta'ee Oromoota walitti qabee Oromoo kaaba jiru, Oromoo kibbi jiru, Oromoo bahaafni jiru hunda olammoo addunyaa keessa beekamtii argatee guyyaa har'aa bifa seenaa qabeessaatii fi
Gada system is a socio-economic and political system that has united the Oromo people from every direction, being recognized by the world community as an intangible cultural heritage. Hence, we've been celebrating its 30 years anniversary after it has been registered at UNESCO. To reach at this stage, here before Abagadas, elders, scholars and the larger Oromo people have sacrificed much to put it to this miracle stage. Without forgiving to all challenges, particularly from the previous regime in the country. The Borana Oromo people have sacrificed and devoted a lot to put the Gada system at this stage. Hereafter, we all the Oromo people and other nations and nationalities used to live in this country by preserving the Gada system, which is the real democratic system.
Head of the Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau, Girma Hailu, while attending the anniversary, said November 30, 2016 was an odd day in the history of the Oromo people, where their identity has been recognized by the world community. Girma has uttered that the Gada system is one of the most influential signs of civilization and identity within the Oromo people, where the current generation has a double responsibilities in preserving and bequeathing it to the generation to come in a very meaningful manner. Commander line of that Gada system will be inculcated into the education curriculum of the country to make it more understandable by all citizens in the country.
Seenan dagaagina aadaa Oromoo keessatti saada 31 bara 2009 guyyaa seena qabeessadha. Guyyaa kanatti walgahii idilee UNESCO 11ffaa magaala Finfinneetti sirna gadaa Oromoo galmee hambaalee aadaa dhala namaa irratti akka galmaa'u guyyaa itti murtaa'edha.
In the history of the Oromo people, November 30, 2016 has its own history that never ever be forgotten. It was on the 11th General Assembly of the UNESCO in Finfinne city of Ethiopia, where the Gada system has been registered as an intangible cultural heritage. That day was a day of great victory to the Oromo people that will be marked every year. Hereafter. Of course, now this anniversary day is different in many ways, particularly the contribution of Borana Oromo for their great contribution to keep and preserve the Gada system in a very original manner to bequeath to the next generation, to proceed all time. In another way, marking this anniversary in a year when our Prime Minister received Nobel Peace Prize award is make a day double present. Now the government has been working to inculcate the principles of the Gada system in the education curriculum of the country to increase awareness of the citizens with the Gada system.
State Minister of Culture and Tourism, Buzune Shimasart, has also been attended the anniversary, where she has been uploaded how important the Gada system is in creating a strong bondage among the Oromo people itself and their nations and other nations to live with the Oromo people in a very complete peace. Buzuneshek expressed that the role of the Gada system is paramount in creating a democratic state where even the world community is expected to learn a lot from the Gada system and its principle, how indigenous African democracy the Gada system is, which has been crafted by the Oromo people so many centuries before.
አገራችን ኢትዮጵያ በአሁኑ ወቅት በጀመረችው የለውጥ ጎዳና ከዲሞክራሲ ስርዓት ግንባታ ማህበራዊ ፍትህን ከማስፈን እና መካከለኛ ገቢ ደረጃ ላይ የደረሰ ህብረተሰብን የመፍጠር
In the development reform that our country Ethiopia has started and the democratic system building process to realize justice and create a nation with a medium income owner. The Gada system of the Oromo people has non-replaceable role. Accordingly, the Oromo people's Gada system is one of the long-age democratic system we had. It's a system that shared its most important principles to many other nations in the country to create strong bondage among them to live together in peace. It's a huge democratic system we owed that is manifested by its inclusiveness. Amazingly, the Oromo people, while living the Gada system, have been adapted many other nations according to its principle in the sake of living together in peace. Therefore, the Oromo people have been living with all nations in Ethiopia, having strong bondage among them through marriage, adoption, and Kudifacha.